There are two education systems in this state, not public-private, one for the rich and one for the poor, and they're both public systems. The way we fund education through the property tax system, by definition, is going to be unfair, and it is. The state is supposed to equalize or come close to equalizing with its funding. That's the CFE lawsuit, which the state has yet to fully fund.
My name is Zakiyah Ansari. I'm the Advocacy Director for the Alliance for Quality Education, mother of 8 and grandmother of 2. You know, Governor Cuomo was right when he said we have 2 public school systems, one for the rich and one for the poor. This week, he will deliver his State of the State address, and parents like myself, students, teachers, and all New Yorkers are waiting to hear if he will finally address the inequality in our schools. Upstate, downstate, rural, urban, suburban, our schools have experienced far too many cuts. We've lost arts and music, after-school programs, advanced placement courses, tutoring, and if that wasn't enough, schools lost 35,000 teachers and educators. These cuts are a failure for our students, and inequality has grown since the governor took office. If I sound upset, it's because I am. Once again, Governor Cuomo is choosing unfair tax giveaways to corporations and the wealthy. It seems only the 1% are safe in New York State today. Instead, he should be choosing to stand up for our students by funding our schools. You might hear some myths in Governor Cuomo's speech, like, money doesn't matter in our schools. That's absurd. It's as nonsensical as saying that poverty doesn't affect students' opportunities. He might also say that he has increased school funding. But 90% of schools have less classroom funding than before he took office. He's talking about a 4 to 5% increase for schools this year. That's just not going to address inequality. It is going to mean more classroom cuts. What our students need is more teachers, more art and music, more tutoring, and these things cost money. We need the governor and the legislature to increase school funding by $1.9 billion and to make sure it is fairly distributed. Just like the governor said, the state has failed to fulfill its commitment on the campaign for fiscal equity. We're tired of failure. We need real progressive leadership on education. That means standing up for all students by passing a budget that takes a real bite out of inequality. No more excuses. It's time to educate every student.